Hey guys, welcome back to Math from My Desk. Today I will be solving basic algebraic equations. So let's go ahead and start. So first we have 4n minus 2n equals 4. So whenever you want to solve an algebraic problem, you always want to isolate the variable. And in this case, our variable for the first problem is n. So we want to isolate n. So 4n minus 2n, that is 2n, is equal to 4. And the reason why 4n minus 2n is 2n, is because if you have 4n minus 2n, you have a common factor here of n, so you can factor that out. You get n times 4 minus 2, which is n times 2, which is just 2n. So that is the simple basic reasoning behind this method here. Then we're going to divide both sides by 2 so that we can isolate the variable as we want to do. And we get n is equal to 4 over 2, which is equal to 2. So the next problem, so same idea here, we're going to want to isolate the variable. So let's go ahead and start by simplifying this. So 7v plus 2v, I can simplify that as 5v plus 2v, I can simplify that as 7v. So let's go ahead and do that. So we can write this as negative 12 is equal to 2 plus 7v. Then my end goal is always to isolate the variable. So I want to have the v's alone on one side, so I can now subtract by 2. So I have negative 14 is equal to 7v, because this cancels out. And now I want to get the v alone, so I divide both sides by 7. So 7 is going to cancel out here, so 7 over 7 is 1. And negative 14 over 7 is negative 2, because 7 times negative 2 is negative 14. So I can write this as negative 2 is equal to v. Now moving on to the next set of problems. So in problem 3, we're going to want to isolate the x. So let's go ahead and do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides so that these cancel out. So I'm right with 0 is equal to x minus 5x. I can write this as 0 is equal to negative 4x. And this is the same idea. X minus 5x is equal to 1 minus 5 times x, which is negative 4x. And now I have 0 equals negative 4x, so I divide both sides by negative 4 to get rid of the negative 4. 0 divided by any number other than 0, obviously, because there's indeterminates, is equal to 0. So 0 is equal to x. Now moving on to the fourth problem. So x plus 3 minus 3 is equal to negative 6. So I'm going to do some arithmetic simplification. 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. So I can rewrite this as x is equal to negative 6. And that is it for this video.